Hello, everyone. Optimus Prime here today, and I wanted to address an apology. Sorry for not uploading for over a month now, and yeah, things got a little chaotic in my personal life, and me and my buddies started, uh, excuse me, started playing Minecraft a lot. So, been kind of uh, less focused on the channel, you might say. But nonetheless, I am here to stay. I am not going to be doing just haul videos and like I did last year. So here we are. Anyways, we are going to be reviewing the the Autobot 5 pack that Hasbro just all of a sudden announced last year, which was pretty surprising. It was definitely one of my favorite announcements. Definitely one of my top uh, uh, 5 packs that they made or multi packs they ever made. But but there are some issues that I've had with this set. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. Ironhide is a pain in the ass, at least with mine. This isn't the original. Okay, Ratchet, and Ironhide are not the original copies that I've had in this set. The original ones, B and Ratchet were fine. I bought them secondhand off of an eBay seller. Actually, ironically, Ironhide, B, and Ratchet were all sold from the same seller. Um, but the seller for Ironhide didn't include the guns for whatever reason. So I had to give my original Ironhide, the original 14 Ironhide, the cannons to this one, because the guns that came with this box set were heavily defective. Actually, the one that's on his right arm is fine. The one that's on his left is from the original figure. You can kind of tell with the color differences, but yeah, the peg that goes into the side of the the port or whatever, that was melted for whatever reason. Basically, it looked like they melted the plastic or the molding wasn't quite right. So yeah, that was a little annoying. So yeah, but I turned my original Ironhide, since he has the DNA kit, into my Dark in the Moon one. So this will be my 07/ROTF. And then Ironhide was the main one that I have issues with. And in the figure, the original figure's copy on the right arm, the port hole decided to just crumble apart. And then when I tried to fix it, his arm got stuck in place. So yeah, Ironhide was a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's one of my major gripes. And the price that Hasbro was asking for, I didn't pay that original price. I paid $100 for this set on sale, and when I opened it Christmas Day, I was pretty aggravated with everything in terms of how Ironhide came out. Everybody else came out fine, but there is another issue on Optimus that I have, and it's quite unfortunate because he was one of the main reasons why I bought this set. His head on the ball joint piece on the back of his neck, yeah, that's stressing. And his head's not even on that tight. So I've heard a story where actually in an Amazon review, my buddy told me that one Optimus's head came clean off. Yeah, I'm potentially scared, and I'm gonna be honest, Hasbro, you need to stop cutting corners, because when you're trying to produce a set like this that is core for the movie fans, you don't need to cut corners. You've had these molds. You've done them before. I don't know what your problem is with your factories, but you need to freaking solve it, because this is ridiculous. in terms of the QC issues. The QC, the quality control, at least on my copy of this set, was absolutely ridiculous. Um, so sorry for that 5 minute rant there, but yeah, I wanted to get the negatives out of the way so I can talk about the positives. Anyway, so we'll talk about Bumblebee first. Bumblebee here, yeah, he's okay. Very plain looking, looks like a block of cheese. But in my personal opinion, he still transforms, pretty decently. Yeah, he's got some loose joints, but nothing floor polish or some crazy glue can handle, or I mean fix. But yeah, I mean he's decent. He's If you don't have the original one, then this one's pretty decent. Or if you don't have any versions of this mold, this one's pretty good. And it's one of the it's the second one to have the alternate head sculpt instead of the battle mask, which I will do. I'm only going to show this comparison between Bee and Ratchet just to show. Yeah, so if you have these two figures, the yellow matches up pretty evenly. So if you want to do some figure or part swapping, you could, but it's not highly recommended. Me personally, I might customize this guy. Practice my customizing skills and see if I can't give him the stripes on the chest, the silver on the forearms. I mean, yeah, I would like that to become already on the figure, but at least the paint that I will apply won't chip off. So, there we go. So, Bee's okay. Also, another disclaimer, I will not be showing the transformations. I have a full playlist of the original figures in my Studio Series playlist, so please check that out on the channel. So, yeah, Bee's a little bit on the cheap side, but they had to cheap out on somebody, and unfortunately, it's their poster boy. I'm kind of surprised there. But here is Ratchet, and I'm going in order with the ones that are my least favorite to my favorite. But Ratchet here, he's actually not bad. I actually don't hate this figure. Yeah, I've seen that Toy Guys video review and, Prime versus Primes and stuff like that. And, I'm not going to lie to you. I understand where that Toy Guy is coming from when it comes to. This is one of my major issues. The ball joint does not stay on this thing. So this is one of the major issues that I have with this figure, is that the ball joint does not want to stay on his hip. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm going to fix that as soon as this video review is over with. Nonetheless, yeah, he's a decent little figure. The green is a lot more accurate to the film than the first version, and the head is painted, which is nice. So, in my personal opinion, if you have the premium finish figure, it's all right in terms of the paint apps and stuff like that, but I wish Takara gave us this green here onto this figure. This green looks 10 times better and more accurate than this. This is based off of Revenge of the Fallen concept art and not based off of the movie at all. So this is accurate to the concept art colors, but it's not accurate at all to the movie, which this is why he wasn't in my top 15 figures of last year. So apologies for that. He's good, but inaccurate as hell. So yeah, this is to me, this is my Ratchet. This is my first movie / second movie stand-in Ratchet. And now Ironhide. Ironhide is my third favorite because of the negative issues that I've discussed a minute ago. But yeah, he is okay. Except for the gun issue and the arm issue that I had on the original copy. But nonetheless, I do think he looks a hell of a lot better than the original. And he feels a little bit on the not necessarily the cheap side, but he does feel like he has a little bit of imperfections, which is fine. I mean, he looks cooler. Yeah, the one eye isn't painted. I know, this one is, but it is what it is. But Ironhide is the same. No ankle pivot or anything on this damn dude, or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. Ironhide's all right. I wish they did paint the lights up here on the truck mode, but we'll advance to that later. But yeah, Ironhide, really freaking cool figure. I actually do like this version a lot more than the original. I might have to buy the DNA kit again because ever since I've put the new bumper piece that they made, yeah, that's a creepy ass face on his chest. Oh man, I probably ruined it. But nonetheless, yeah, that's Ironhide. My second favorite is actually Optimus. I know I'm grabbing Jazz, but I had to move him out of the way. Prime is my second favorite because, well, he's got a little bit of, I don't know, lack of paint apps, and this part isn't painted. That does drive some people crazy. It doesn't drive me nuts anyway. I mean, I don't really care. I can just do that myself. I know you're not really supposed to, but it is what it is. The swords are an awkward color, and ever since I saw that Toy Guys video review, yeah, it does look like smoked salmon. I can't unsee that anymore. But I feel like they were trying to go with like the Revenge of the Fallen leader class color scheme. I think that's what this orange reminds me of, is that particular figure, which is really cool, and that's still one of my favorites. It still kicks the shit out of this, but but yeah, this isn't terrible. Now truck mode, the tab on the front grille of the truck is broken, so when we get to truck mode, you guys will know. Yeah, it was too tight, and it's only one tab bringing everything together, and it breaks automatically. So yeah, Hasbro, stop doing that when it comes to primes. This is why your 05 does a lot better of... Okay, I'm going to be honest. The 05 Optimus Prime, even if you have the original or premium finish one, the truck mode looks 10 times better than this. Okay? I'm just going to say it. Better robot mode, but not the best truck mode. And then my favorite one is Jazz. Man, this thing is so much better than the original one. I hated that dullish ass silver they used because it wasn't the proper color scheme that he was in the movie. This is what I remember Jazz looking like in the movie. Yeah, he was silver, but he was like a dark, kind of gunmetal-y silver, and this looks beautiful. I absolutely love this little guy. Definitely a way better paint. I mean, just a paint scheme, man, would just... A paint scheme does it so much better. It's funny how a repaint of an original 2018 figure is getting praise in 2023. But hey, it's my opinion. I think Jazz is honestly the winner of the whole set, in my opinion, because he's the only one that I don't have issues with. He's really the only one I don't have issues with, and I'm so thankful for that, because honestly, I couldn't really care about the other ones. But Jazz was one of the main ones that I wanted out of the set, and I'm glad that he's the main one that doesn't have any of the damn issues. Oh my god. So anyways, I'm gonna try and edit this video to see if YouTube's algorithm has changed, so that way there's not a two-parter. So I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm going to transform all of these off camera, and then we'll get into some size comparisons. And if there isn't a continuation after this clip, I wanted to say, please, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, just in case that there's no editing. All right, see you guys in a little bit. And everybody, and well, here are my final verdicts of the set. Now, uh, Ironhide, Jazz, Optimus, Bumblebee, Ratchet. Um, all these figures are really nice in vehicle mode. Now, like I said, back in robot mode, yeah, the front tab on Optimus's truck mode broke, and yeah, Hasbro, stop doing this bullshit because this is utter BS. Prime, this is the reasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and get. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on him. Yeah, my smokestack is not completely painted. Yeah, that really pissed me off. And then this happened. This really aggravated me, and I'm not the only one who has this issue. And Hasbro, really, that's not good. That is not good. So in terms of vehicle modes, Prime is the weakest. I still have to say, now in alt mode, Bumblebee looks a little bit better. I do wish that his rims were silver and not the dull gray, but hey, it is what it is. Now I do think that B is probably the best one in vehicle mode because he's got the tinted windows, and this is where I kind of prefer this one over the original. Is the alt mode looks a lot sharper in my personal opinion because of the darker windows and not the clear ones on the original, because the clear ones you can see everything. You can make out the yellow plastic in there, yeah, but you can't make out anything else inside of the alt mode. That is really nice. And Hasbro, keep doing stuff like this with the tinted windows, please. I don't want to see a bunch of robot junk in my vehicle modes. Ironhide, looks about the same. I think, yeah, I think on the original he had the tinted windows. Just wish that the lights up here were painted blue. And then yeah, there is some paint chipping, but that's due to Amazon. Paint chipping here, and that's due to Hasbro's lack of premium paint. I bet you they're using the stuff you get at Walmart. Yeah, so pretty much same old. Ratchet. Ratchet. Okay, premium finish does look better in alt mode, but because it's got all those sharper details and stuff. I don't know why this is an exclusive thing on every Ratchet figure. His head just pokes out underneath the bottom. Even the Masterpiece does that. This is just the epitome of every Ratchet figure. It's just hilarious. But yeah, the details are really nice. Very sharp, very clean. The rims are painted. I don't think the original release had painted rims. I don't have the original release anymore. Intended windows, of course. And then the best one, Jazz. I'm just going to say it. Jazz is the best one. Really, really nice. Very nice, sharp, and crisp. I really, really do like this Jasmine figure. So, my final verdict on the box set. I think that if you got it on sale for $100, it's worth it. Um, that's excluding all of that's excluding if you don't have any imperfections. But the problem is that this set had a ton of imperfections on almost almost on everybody's box set, which is really odd because this is supposed to be the 15th anniversary set. The only thing that was good that Hasbro released in the 15th anniversary movie line, which was only two things, this and MP Blackout, and or NPM Blackout, and NPM Blackout is superior to this whole set. And the main reasoning why I got this set is to have the completed 15th anniversary series that supposedly was supposed to happen, but I guess they only wanted to release two things, which okay. In terms of, so paying $140 or $150 for this set is not worth it. It is definitely not worth $200 or $300 or $400. Do not pay scalper prices for this set. If you're only looking for if you're only looking for one character this entire set, go on eBay. There's some reasonable prices on there. Most of them are actual fairly decent. I see Optimus and Ironhide go for about maybe $60. Ironhide goes up there a little higher because some people just want to be scams and assholes and stuff like that. Prime, I see him going down a little bit. He's in the more like 60s to 70s range. B, Ratchet, and Jazz, they're up in the 30s or 40s. So reasonable prices if you're only looking for one version of the character. And sorry for the yelling in the background. That's my brother on the damn game system. But nonetheless, yeah, I think the box set is really nice. It's not the best thing that's out there for Studio Series. There's a ton of other things that are coming and are still in the Studio Series range. Like if you missed out on the set, I don't think it's a huge loss. I personally think it's probably one of the smartest moves you probably ever made because I kind of regret buying this set and. I wouldn't be in the situation that I was having to buy this guy all over again. And then my original two, there was nothing wrong with them. I just had to sell them off to get some money back. And I just rebought them because I wanted to review this set. So, nonetheless, yeah, I appreciate everybody watching and liking, subscribing, sharing, stuff like that. I promise I will be more productive in my videos, in terms of my video making, in the near future. Just let me know. No, sorry, I'm terrible at outros. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as I did making it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun doodads, yada, yada, yada. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'll see you later. And I do, however, plan on reviewing the Legacy Minosaur. I've recently have gotten breakdowns, so I will be reviewing that in the near future. Don't know when. Could be in a week. Could be in a week or two. You never know. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.